rainy season. So there is much muddy area in our ground.
I bet.
In
Ma'am, in
evening
your
we can
childhood,
play.
which game?
In evening.
Is it a
One,
natural background, or you have used some artificial background?
Sir, wallpaper.
Okay, wallpaper it is.
Sir, you thought that real view?
Yeah, that it's looking like that now.
So we have to remember one at a time because I can't hear over when two people talk at once. So raise your hand.
Yes, you should remember raising the hands, that rule. Okay, should I share that page again?
Well, let's listen to the adult. Did I say your name right? Please say your name, and I want to say it correctly.
Avdut.
Aldut. Okay, tell me
Yes,
some
ma'am.
more.
Ma'am, in your childhood, which game you played in when you were in school?
What games did I play? That's so kind of you to ask. When I was in school, we liked to play a game with balls, and we'd stand, and it was called Foursquare. Have you played that game before?
No,
You
ma'am, we
stand
have just
on
volleyball.
the concrete, you stand on concrete, and they paint lines like a cross, and four people stand in each section, and each section's about 2 meters by square, and you try to push the ball over on them so they go out. That was a fun game. Have you played that before?
No, ma'am. Can you just name that game?
Okay.
If you know.
Well, and then the other game would be basketball, very popular. And I understand you play your school plays basketball, is that right?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
In America, girls also play baseball.
Baseball is very popular too. Yes. I personally did
Girls
not.
also play cricket. Girls also play baseball.
Yes, girls play baseball. In fact, my grandmother, who was born in about maybe 1930, played baseball for a professional baseball team. So she was very good. She was
Your grandmother was playing for national, means like national level. She was playing.
Yep, she was very good. She was Canadian, so she played for a Canadian team. Yep, she did. And now I didn't play. No, I play the piano. I'm a musician. Yeah, and swimming. My husband is a big swimmer. He's on the swim team here. And if someone falls in the ocean, they sometimes get swept out to sea, and his swim team, goes swimming out and rescues them. Sometimes they use like a motorcycle, but it's called a jet ski, or wave runner is another name, and they zoom out and pick up rescue victims and take them back to the beach, back to the shore. It's dangerous, but it's needed. Yeah. How about, all right. So someone else want to tell me about your sports that you do? Sardak, what do you like to do?
Ma'am, can I?
Sarthak.
Sardak, what sports do you like to do in rainy season?
I like to play indoor games like carom.
Tara, I don't think I've heard of that. What do you do then? How
Carom,
do you play
carom.
that? Carom. How do you play that? What are the rules of carom?
Ma'am, there are coins, ma'am, of black color, brown color, and one pink color that we call as a queen.
Okay.
Rani. So there is one striker. We have to hit that. There are four goals in each corner. We have to hit them. If the black coin go, you will get 10 rupees. Means like we mention it like 10 you have got by counting. If you got the brown, you will get 20, and if you got the queen, if you want the queen, you have to take one cover. First, you have to take queen, and then with one queen, you have to hit one more black color or any color. It's like
Nice. I like the name Rani, in that I've known some people that are named that. That's their first name. It's beautiful. Yeah, for a queen. It means queen. Very nice. Vinati, I have trouble saying your name. Can you say it for me, please, so I can remember? Anati?
I'm Sarthak.
No, I.
Unnati.
Oh, Nati. What games do you like to play during rainy season?
I would choose the indoor games as well. Like I would play chess, Ludo, and Carrom.
Aha, very good. That helps pass the time. And how many months is rainy season?
It 2 to 3 months it
Um,
is rainy season.
This is Karam, ma'am. Just for
yes,
your
2 to 3.
Oh, I've seen that before,
this is
right? Oh,
Karam.
let's watch it. Yeah, let's watch it. Oh,
That
that's
voice not coming.
fun. Yeah.
So can I show something?
Yes,
Let's
Like with
Nidhi?
the
watch a
pencil on the video?
yeah, just when we're done. I'd love to see it. But just wait. Aha. I've seen that board before in a game. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am,
It's your
what indoor game you like in rainy season?
oh, that's such a good question. But Anati wanted to say something first.
Yes, Unnati.
Okay.
Anati.
So like when you were playing the video, is it? So
Uh-huh.
that time I saw the queen and the keys which were there. So I would like to I want to make Suzanne ma'am to see that this is the queen and this is the cover. After that we remove this.
Okay, so you want me to show that again?
Yes. Just stop the video again and
No,
I'll
no.
just point it out with the pencil which I have
Yeah,
with
just
me.
point out the different pieces.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
please.
okay. Just a minute.
Thank you for waiting, Manaf. We'll watch the little video and then so wait some more. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just stop.
Okay.
Like, ma'am, here,
Yes.
here, this one is the queen,
Where?
and
Okay.
from this all, yeah, and from these all, we need to take one of them. Like we can choose this or this
Okay.
one, anyone. So we can get the cover of this.
Means if you have put the coin in the pocket, then immediately next attempt you have to put another also inside. If you cannot, then the
Yes.
coin will not be considered.
Yes.
Aha.
Yes.
If you put any coin after that, you will get again one more chance to play.
Yes.
In that
I
one
like
chance,
it. I like it. That's cool. Yes.
Yeah, people
Good
spend
deal.
hours and hours to play this.
That's great. Oh. Yeah. We don't have I'm thinking of a game where we use our hands and marbles. We play marbles sometimes and you have you drop a ball and jacks. And
Yeah.
also jacks is fun too.
Okay.
But this is a little bit like marbles, but flat. Yeah. Manaf, what were you going to say?
ma'am, sometimes I have two questions.
Okay.
For this. First question is that, ma'am, in your school, means in past you was in sixth or seventh standard. Then you like means you like study or you like exams.
You're so sweet. I like to read and I like to, talk with friends, and maths I think was hard for me, but if I worked in a group I really understood it well. And did I like to take exams? I'm not sure anyone likes to take exams, but we always try our best because that is important, right? Yeah, it's important to do your best. It's sometimes, I'll tell you, we'd have big exams, they would last a week, even at young ages. And afterwards we would celebrate. Sometimes we would go to the movie, the whole school would get to go see the movie at a movie theater, at a cinema. And sometimes for a celebration, what we like to eat here for celebration is pizza. Do you guys like pizza? Have you like
Yes,
to eat pizza?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So that would be a pizza party. We like that. What I have to say is some of the teachers by themselves, when the children were done with their exams, we like to eat popcorn in the United States, and the smell of it is so good. So you'd be walking down the hall and one teacher in one room would be popping popcorn and the kids are all excited. And all the other classrooms are like, why don't we get popcorn? So it smells good. It makes the whole room, the whole hallway smell good. So I think what we like to do is balance the exams with something fun because we know it's hard on everyone. Yeah. How about you? What do you do to make exams easier? Or after you're done, what do you do for fun?
In our class, so many students are there. Like that, also one ma'am, Sana ma'am, yeah, someone ma'am was there. They asked this question also. You like studies a exam? Then everyone said that we like study, but we don't like exam because then my chance came. Then I said because means in study we can read and we can know about something, but in exam we have to sit five hours. Our parents are forcing us to sit 5 hours. That head pains so much. Then it's not good for students. For me, means I don't like studies. Means I like studies, but I don't like exams.
Same. Yeah, I
It's
think
not,
that's true of the whole world. Now, my question on your exams, do you do it on a computer or do you have to do it with
no,
how do
no,
you
writing
We
only.
writing? Yeah.
first we gave one answer sheet, and within after some time, after 2 or 3 minutes, they give us question paper, and we have to see the questions, what questions are there. Then in that answer sheet we have to write their answers.
So do you write the answers out like in cursive writing or longhand or do you,
Pursue, ma'am.
yeah. Here in the United States, it's become all computerized. And so they open up a screen, and that's hard. So say you're like 8 or 9 years old and you open up a screen. So first they have to learn how to do the computer. And then on one half of the screen, it'll show a reading passage. And on the other half of the screen is the instructions on how to write an essay. And so it's so strange. So you read something and it's maybe grade 3 level, but you open up a question and you don't know what question you're going to get. So some people write a news article, like for a news journal. Some people on the same reading selection have to write a story, a fiction story. Some people have to write an opinion essay, and this they do at age 8 or 9. So it's tough. And it's all graded by computer. When we send it off and the teachers don't even see what the students write. So we get a little frustrated by that because we want to help our students. We feel it's too centralized. Like where do their answers go? So yes, it's a little different.
In India, we have to means in India, what's happened that we want to give some exam, then we have to write, and for everyone only one question paper is there. For seventh standard, for whole seventh standard only one answer sheet, means questions are there, but that
So
questions are same only.
so
And
how many yeah, how many days do you take exams? How long do they last?
uh,
7 to 9 days, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
7 to 9 days.
7 to 9 days. Ours last probably about 5 to 7 days. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday only our exams finished, ma'am.
Well, you all look a little more rested than the last time I saw you. Last time I saw you, you look maybe a little bit tired. Yeah.
I told you ma'am that 5 or 6 hours we have to study.
Ma'am, a new
And
person
that
is joining now. Excuse
Oh,
me.
thank you. Yeah.
Somebody new is joining now, right now.
Okay. Well,
Amina.
maybe I'm glad to talk to all of you about your exams. Raise your hand if you're glad they're done. Yay.
Switch
So
on
what
your camera, Amina.
so did you have a celebration at home or at school when your exams were done?
Ma'am, we didn't have, ma'am.
No, just done.
Ma'am,
Just your
ma'am, this is India, ma'am. Here no celebration. Only when the percentage come, then only celebration. Or if no, if the percentage didn't come, house only celebration is there, ma'am.
That's funny. Okay.
When the parents will
It's
take them to
not,
task.
Yeah. Parents will take them to task. Yes. Anati.
ma'am, sometimes like in our class, named one boy. He was very happy on the day when the exams were ended. He was like, "Yeah, the exam is done. The exam is done now. Independence Day is like they just
Independence Day.
out of us."
That's great. I bet.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
every child in the lobby of our classroom was shouting Independence Day, Independence
Were
Day.
they? That's cute. Oh, I love it. That's so funny. Huh. That's great. Yeah, I would shout that too, even as a teacher. Independence Day. Oh, that's cute. When the new okay, so
Yeah, she joined already. I think she's disconnected now.
okay. Well, one of the things what we do in club is work on syllables, words that are longer, and just by reading them, how do we say them with the right stress on the syllable? For instance, I might say celebration, but someone who doesn't know English, they might say celebration or they might say celebration. If so, I thought today we would talk about memories and we'd just look at a word and we'd put it in our head and say it to ourselves. And so Sarah is going to show a PowerPoint and we'll go over some words about memories that you might already be very familiar with or might not. So, sir, can you start the video or the PowerPoint?
Okay, just a minute. Is it the same one like the last time we have seen?
I sent it to you in your Gmail and it should say Tuesday on it.
Okay, okay.
Tuesday, yeah.
just
So
a
anyway,
minute.
yeah. So while he's doing that, I'm wondering if when you are hungry, do you go out to street vendors and eat food on street vendors or do you mostly eat at home?
Ma'am, mostly eat at home, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. I have a friend that lives in Singapore. Any of you been to Singapore before?
No.
No. Well, they're well known for their street vendors. They can eat with little booths, almost more cheaply than they can cook at home, and it's quite good. One of their favorite foods there is chicken feet. Have you eaten chicken feet before?
No.
Isn't that funny?
No,
So you'll see these little claws up there hanging, and it's good chicken feet. So I tried that. How about, do you eat the fruit durian? Is that popular where you live? That was another,
Can you repeat, ma'am?
it's called, I'll spell it for you. Durrian, durian. It's a tropical fruit that stinks. You might call it something different. It looks about this big. And when you open it up, it's very stinky. That is a memory I have of Singapore. So today, starting out, we're
It's a
going to
tongue
do,
twister.
that we're going to start with some tongue twisters. You can shut your video off. We don't have to hear you. I mean, your audio, not your video. I'm sorry. You can shut the audio off. I'll say it slowly. You'll say it slowly, and then we'll go faster. Okay, so let's look at the first one. This will help your English a lot. And go to the next slide, please.
Sir, do slideshow only now.
Just a minute. I'm just searching that.
Yeah.
Sir, it is right corner, sir, near the share.
This no.
No, sir, here, right corner,
Ah,
right
okay,
corner.
okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so tongue twisters. This will be, are you ready? This is a little tough. If
Yes,
a black, okay, so turn off your, so we can't hear you. If a black bug bleeds black blood. Oh, try that. Okay, and
The black
Amana,
blood
hi.
bleeds black blood.
What blood color does a blue blood? Oh, we have to go down a little bit bigger. It's not showing on my screen. Can we, on the view? Oh, back. I think there we go. I guess, I think the last word is going to be bleed. So I'll say it, the whole thing. If a black bug bleeds black blood, what blood color does a blue blood, I can hardly say it, blue bug bleed? The last word will be bleed. Okay, so turn off your audio and say it with me. If a black bug bleeds black blood, what blood color does a blue bug bleed? Did you find that it's hard to say that? That's why they
yes,
call it a tongue twister. Okay, let's go to the next one.
No, ma'am.
You did it perfect. Good. Here's another one. And get ready. I saw a saw that could outsaw any other saw I ever saw. Ooh, that's tricky, isn't it? So we have a verb, saw,
Yes.
and we have a saw, this kind of a saw, or this kind of a saw. And when you outsaw something, it means it does the best job. It's like the best saw. So let's try that together with your audio off. I saw a saw that could outsaw any other saw I ever saw. Would someone like to say that for the group?
ma'am.
Go. Yes, Anati. Anati.
I saw a saw that could outsaw and any other saw I ever saw.
Excellent. Good. Anybody else want to say that?
Ma'am.
Adut? Adut?
Yes. I saw a saw that could outsaw any other saw I ever saw.
Nice job today. Good try. That's super. Okay.
Ma'am, what is outsaw? Outsaw.
Yes, when we look at this, I think, can you see my cursor? Okay. So this is like a horse race. And let's use a different example. Two horses are racing, one horse wins. The one that wins, they outraced the other one. So the word out before a verb means that they do it better and faster and quicker. So what this is saying is this saw was the best saw because it could do it better, faster, and quicker and be out ahead of time. So like it's like a race. In a race, it was out, so it won. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That and I'm trying to think of some other
We can
here's
see,
a very
we can say, ma'am, exceeding somebody or going ahead or surpass.
perfect.
Surpass.
Thank you. Surpassing, exceeding, going ahead. The biggest way in English that you would hear the word, the most common word in English would be I outperformed somebody. So on your test, if you exceeded your classmate you could say, I outperformed them on the test. Not that you would share your results. That might be rude, but that's very common. Yeah, you'd hear outperformed a lot. Okay, let's look at the next one. Good question. Oh, I guess there was just two. Okay, today we're going to continue. Did you hear me say gonna? That's very common. Means we're going to continue what makes a memory. Let's go on a little farther to the next slide. Yes, please. Thank you. All right. So here is something for us all to practice talking to each other. What is a memory you have from school? And I'll read this to you, and then you be thinking of what you'd like to say to the group. When we spend a lot of time in school throughout our lives. Sometimes special visitors come to school and present interesting, I can't read that word, but interesting presentations. Sometimes lunch at school is a favorite. Sometimes sports at school make your time enjoyable. Sometimes you read the best book you've ever encountered. Sometimes you have a favorite teacher or a best friend you sit by in school. We'll all share one word, just one word, that reminds us of school. So think of that word that you would like to use. Adu, what would you like to say?
Ma'am, today only I when our school get over, so I just went to washroom and I was just coming back to my bus. Means the bus were leaving. So when I came back, the bus were little gone ahead. So I ran. My bus was left only.
I saw that. And Arush saw that you are running from that. Means you are running so fast. You are saying, "Stop, stop, Maushi! I want to come. Stop, stop."
Why
Oh
not?
boy.
Why not
That's
to go
great.
early to the bus stop? Why to waste time in talking to the friends?
No, sir. I was in school when we were going to year
Yeah, in
means
school
when I
only I'm talking, in school.
Oh, in school, talking with friends. That.
Yeah,
Mhm.
most of them, ma'am, after the school get over, they talk with their friends, and the
Yeah,
drivers and the teachers have to wait for them to sit in the bus.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Next, Aneti. Okay. Let's go back.
ma'am,
Let
memory from
yes. Aneti, I'm not saying your name right, and I because we don't have that name in the United States. So can you please? I'm so sorry if you could just pronounce it, because in English a says a, and that's why I'm having trouble with it,
Oh, it is
because
ma'am. Oh, unnati, unnati.
ooh,
It is
unati.
unnati.
Unnati.
Unnati. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. Okay. So what is a favorite memory you have from school?
There are very interesting memories that made my school is like when my first day of my school when it was upstairs when I just gave my full day went like I have never been to that school as ever. I was just in like junior senior KG. My favorite till now also just love that school. Whenever I'm free, I just visit that school as even now. So there are my very good memories. Like there, like one day I got late, but I that no one was there sitting in the class. I thought that I was the first person to come in my school. As there were parents to drop us there. So like when I reached my school, I thought no one came out leaving me. When I came out from my class, I saw teachers. Teachers shouted at me that why are not going in the assembly. And the assembly was back of our classroom. So when I got, the assembly was over when I was just going
Oh,
upstairs.
that's funny.
ma'am.
I
I
rem
got a memory. Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
When there was no school means it was school 9 to 12 only they have to come. So at that day I didn't read the message that ma'am told that today you have to not come, means this division have to not come 5 to 7. So
Mm-hmm.
still I didn't read that message. I still came in the bus and I came to the classroom, and my class teacher only shouted that today school was only not there, why you came, it was for 9th and 12th.
Oh boy, that's funny.
I
Saga,
will,
how about
I will
you?
tell you the most funny one, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh, sometime what happened because of the too much work, we are in the position to forget some important thing. So two time it happened with me. I went to school by bike and I came by bus. I left my bike in school. I forgot.
Oh no. Oh, that would be terrible. Did
So
you get
one
your
day what
bike back?
happened? I sat in the bus and when the bus we had a small bridge. We have a small bridge in the school. When the bus
Yeah.
was about to cross the bridge, I suddenly realized one child was talking a lot with me. And then I said,
Oh
I was
no.
thinking somewhere in my mind that I am going to forget something. But that child kept me talking, talking. He said, Sir, sit beside me. He was very happy I was just traveling in his bus.
Oh
Then
man.
I thought ki something is missing. Then suddenly what happened ki I found ki oh, then I shouted. I came by bike. Then whole bus was laughing. Then I got down. Next time what happened ki I forgot. Literally I reached home. Whole day went and then in the evening I was searching my bike. Then I realized ki oh, today I went to school by bike and I came without bike. Then I went late night. I went. The watchman was not able to recognize me. The duties were different, different watchmen,
Oh
security guard.
no.
Then I called to the management. Then they said, okay, yes, he's our teacher. Let him go inside. Then late night, I brought the bike from there.
You were a teacher when that happened? That's great. Oh boy, that's so funny. I remember kind of like I was running because the
Meeting is
bus
about to
was
get over. Huh? We have to
yeah
reach that. Huh?
yeah the bus was going and I was running